Hello, welcome to part 2 of our Sunday sports double feature reviews. Today we're reviewing the, what was it, 1997? Let me check. No, not 97. 1977 sports comedy movie, Slapshot. It's 2 hours and 3 minutes. It's directed by George Roy Hill, who's directed movies like The Sting, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and Slaughterhouse-Five, which that movie is based off a famous book that my friend claims is one of the best sci-fi books ever read, and it's one of his favorite books. I haven't read it myself, but maybe one day. The movie stars not Reggie, Paul Newman as Reggie, or Reg Dunlop. You got David Hansen as Jack Hansen, Steve Carlson as Steve Hansen, Jeff Carlson as Jeff Hansen. They're all real life hockey players, though I don't know if Jeff and Steve are related. I'm assuming they are. You got Nancy Dowd as Andrea, who she's also the writer for the movie, and you got Michael O'Keen as Ned Braden, who Michael O'Keen was apparently. I just found out he's Canadian, by the way. He also was in David Lynch's TV show Twin Peaks as Harry S. Truman, which I thought it was bullshit that that they replaced him with some bullshit brother in season 3, which I heard he couldn't do the role because he had I heard he had family issues or something like that he wanted to do the role, but some shit happened, which I would have preferred if they just killed his character off than just fucking just have some bullshit brother replace him. That was fucking, or at least have a son character. Jesus, man. Then again, you would it wouldn't be old enough to take over his job. But, would have been better. So the movie is the story for this movie in the small New England town of Charleston. The local mill is about to lay off 10,000 workers. The town's minor league hockey team, the Charlestown Chiefs, is doing no better after years of failure. This will be the team's last season. So, our main character Reggie, who's also the coach for the team, also plays on the ice. After getting into starting a fight in one of the matches, he discovers we can that they can win they can win matches by getting into fights with the other players, and he starts using dirty tactics to win. And the manager of the team traded some new players to the team, the Hanson brothers, who are born goons, which is a term they use in hockey for people who fight, right? So after making some bullshit rumors saying that they're going to be bought by some retirement town in Florida, they start winning matches all so they can, in the hope that they can get bought and or traded. What ends up happening is after getting into the playoffs and getting into the championship match, our main character finally meets with the owner of the team, which is some widower, rich fucking cunt, who rather have the team fold than sell them because she can get a tax write-off. And this pisses off Reggie to the point where he calls her son the F slur. It tells her, if you don't remarry, your son's gonna grow up with a cock in his mouth or something. Really fucked up shit. But yeah, there's a lot of dirty language in the movie. You have scenes where there's a great scene where our main character hooks up with the ex-wife, another hockey player, where he finds that he's in bed with her, and like she just tells him this story about how like she became a lesbian or whatever, and like uses that to fuck with the goalie of the team they're playing with, and who's the ex-husband of this woman, and so they can get him to start a fight with him, so they can win the match because they only had the one goalie. So because of all the fighting, the dirty tactics, they get new fans. They have like a tour bus that follows them wherever they go. But because of the fighting and the dirty tactics, Michael O'Keefe's character Ned Braden doesn't like this at all, and starts to like drift away from the team. He eventually turns around near the end because at the end of the movie, they have their final their match, and they're like, they decide to say, "Oh fuck it, we're gonna lose either way. Let's play a old-fashioned game of hockey and play fair." What ends up happening is the other team, they just fucking they just filled the fucking team roster with goons, famous fucking goons, right? So who are whipping the shit out of them after the first half of the game, or whatever. I don't know hockey that well. I've been to one hockey game my entire life, despite the fact that I'm Canadian. Well, like I'm the son of immigrants, right? So they're not gonna be too they're not going to give it too much of a shit about the country that they immigrated to is like national sport. Fuck, right? Yeah. So like after getting their asses whooped, the team manager goes into storms the locker room to scream at them, like to start fighting, start winning, because a bunch of talent scouts are there looking to recruit the players. So after that they say fuck it, let's go out there, beat the shit. They start fighting. Michael O'Keefe, after seeing his wife who left him and took his fucking dog, by the way. Holy fuck. He loved that Saint Bernard, and like that bitch just left him and took the fucking dog. It's like, god damn. If that's the one thing that, like, if I ever got into a relationship with a girl and moved in with a girl, the one thing I'm gonna lay down, hey, if you try to take my dog, there will be hell to pay. My dog is my baby, bitch, and nobody's taking my baby. I'm kind of an incel, so I don't need to worry about that bullshit. But yeah, after seeing his wife and seeing the huge fight going on, he says, "Fuck it," and goes on the ice and just starts stripping naked. And the team, everybody loves it, and one of the opposing players tries to get the referee to shut it down. The referee's like, "Fuck you! You've been fucking fighting, fucking up shit. Like, who gives a shit, right?" So this pisses off the guy, and like he fucking wails him in the back of the head, knocks him down, and the guy's like, "Fuck you! Match over. The Chiefs win." And that's the end of the movie. So I thought there was a lot of funny scenes, a lot of what's the term? Fucking, what's the opposite politically correct? It was unpolitically correct. It was fucking amazing. A lot of great jokes. The French hockey players that are on the team with their broken English was fucking hilarious. What was one of the fucking lines that cracked me up? Fuck. The fucking fans brought back my fucking melodies, like some bullshit like that. But like a lot of funny jokes in the movie, a lot of great hockey fights. The music choices weren't too bad. You gotta understand it's a '70s movie. You got a lot of weird fashion in the movie, where a lot of people wearing really gay-looking fur coats, including Paul Newman, and other stupid shit like that. But it was a great movie. There's even some titties if you like that kind of thing, which I do too. Oh god. Shit. Mm. Yeah, great fights, great jokes. Everything was great in the movie. Love the scene where like that guy curses out the fucking rich cunt and like calls her son the F slur. It's like holy shit. Yeah, great movie. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Amazing. If you're of the two sports movies that I reviewed today, make sure to check out Slapshot. It's a great movie, great hockey movie. I kind of find it fucked up that Americans hate hockey, but they're the ones that came up with a great hockey movie. As much as I love Goon, this is nowhere. Goon is nowhere as good as this fucking movie, man. This movie is great. Make sure to check it out. All right, and I don't know what we're gonna do with the channel. Nobody's been watching the videos. Nobody's I thought it was because nobody's watching because I had a bunch of horror movie fans subscribed to the channel, and I've been reviewing a lot of weeb shit, but then I reviewed a horror movie, then we got only 4 people to watch. So I don't know. The channel might be dead, but well, at least if the channel is dead, I can do whatever I want with the channel. Nobody's here to complain. So,